Okay. What do the films Naked Gun, Airplane, and Surf Ninjas all have in common? The answer, of course, is the Leslie Nielsen. We would like to welcome Canada's gift to culture and Hollywood's reigning king of slapstick. Now, usually the audience gives a standing ovation, but as you enter, Mr. Nielsen, we have a special welcome for you. This is the Leslie Nielsen theme song. Mr. Nielsen, could you come in, please? No. Okay. You ready? This is for you, Leslie, from the audience, please. No.
What's going on? You're all under arrest. I mean it.
40 whoopee cushions in your honor.
How nice. 40?
Well.
Oh, and you sat down? Oh! It's too bad my hearing aids, you understand. I don't hear that well. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
But how thoughtful of you to do that.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know,
it was a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
I wanted to get my Kleenex. Oh, it's down there. Well, it's not here. Well, it's all right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What was that? Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. Well, you know, I have to have a little shot here, you know.
Do you know I have a 14-year-old son, and I guess you've just never grown up, because it starts about age 8 with boys, and that's the funniest sound they've ever heard, huh?
Well, we're finding it starts that way with girls, too, you know, you understand.
No, girls are embarrassed about that sound.
But
Guys do it and go, wah, and they think it's funny.
I don't ever intend to grow up. I'm spending more of my time growing down now, catching up to that little fellow I lost so long ago. That's the wonderful thing about doing Naked Gun, because we end up doing the things now that our parents wouldn't let us do when we were kids.
Don't you do that anymore, Lester. You sit down and stop fooling around.
Yeah, and be quiet. And don't cry. I'll give you something to cry about. You just keep quiet. You remember that?
You want... This is life as a boy in the Northwest Territories?
Way up north, close to the Arctic Circle, yeah.
Where?
A place called Fort Norman. And my father was a Maori on detachment up there. Oh,
that's right, too.
And it wasn't a town or anything, it was a trading post. It had a population of a dozen people, 5 of which belonged to my family.
So what else are you going to do besides laugh and have a good time?
You better find a way to laugh. I tell you, what we used to do when I was a kid is my brothers and I played hide and go seek. Now, the main thing up there is, you know, how do you stop from freezing, you see? So it's not that we liked the game of hide and go seek, though, but what it really was, we enjoyed hearing somebody saying, "You're getting warmer."
Most of you know that you have a very famous brother. It's unusual to have a couple of boys from the same family end up with such big, important jobs. Eric Nielsen was the Conservative Deputy Prime Minister of this country, and you say of him that he has Velcro lips.
Well, that's because he didn't have, you know, he was very cautious about the media, anybody in the media. I suppose that would include television, too.
Sure.
But now, you know, since I'd say to him, well, when you step down, Eric, he said, I did not step down. He says, I quit. But I find that he's having a lot of fun now, and he's laughing a great deal. And those Velcro lips aren't as Velcro as he made them be before.
I guess he's a little envious of your life. I mean, all the women. And did he ever meet Elizabeth
Taylor? What do you mean,
Taylor?
all the women?
Well,
I swear to God,
Taylor?
I was young. I needed the money. It wasn't me.
You had that little thing with Elizabeth Taylor and Michelle Pfeiffer, and you had that real big thing?
Well, yes, yeah. Of course, with Michelle, you know, it was one of those things. She had the marriage annulled, you know, so there's no way for me to prove it now. She never admits to it. If you ask her, definitely, she'd say, no, I was never married to Leslie.
Surely you had that big thing with Elizabeth Taylor.
You're pulling a fast one on me now. Shirley, don't call me Shirley.
But I have the same feeling.
Very good.
Don't call me Shirley.
Oh, yes, okay.
I know that, you know, one of the signs that when you really, you know, hit it big and you're famous, and you know when you really arrived is when you go on a talk show and they spell your name wrong on the monitor.
Did you spell my name wrong?
Did you not see it in the monitor?
Or should we say incorrectly?
Incorrectly, they spelled it.
Did you spell my name incorrectly?
I didn't, but I think
doesn't make
the director, Randy, did. Not that we want to mention names.
Leslie, L-E-S-L-I-E, that's fine.
That's fine. And
I never look at those things anyway.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Oh, no, it doesn't bother me, no.
That's not why you were crying in the green room?
I'm afraid there are a lot more things. You know, I like eating, you know, thinking about food and things to come. I don't worry about how my name is spelled. Was that name spelled incorrectly on this show? Boy, oh boy.
The two fellas that actually were brilliant enough to see that you actually had this great comedic streak, which you secretly wanted to be a comedian, although you never did it. How did they know? Had they worked with you and seen you kind of goofing around all the time? Or?
Well, you mean you're talking about Jerry and David Zucker and Jim Abrams?
Zuckers, yes.
Cat Prop. I've always gone for the laugh behind the camera. You know, laughter and laughing and being wacko seems to be part of the Canadian character, you know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, you know, long distances between homes and the vastness of the country or the coldness of the... You had to find about 523 different ways to make fun of freezing to death.
Sure.
Because it's always so cold, you know.
Why cry when you're freezing to death, you know?
You can't come out and say, boy, it's cold today, and somebody says, oh, yeah, really? Bang! We don't have to hear that again. So you have to find a way to be funny, and I was, you know, always went for the laughter, but I never had the courage, you know. Comedy is dangerous. You could do comedy for friends, close friends,
sure.
because they're liable to accept it and laugh at the joke, and you don't get somebody saying, you think that's funny? Boy, that's not very funny. And they have that number done on you. But when you stand up in front of people, and they're strangers, and you know, actually say, I can do things that are funny.
Okay, now I'm going to be funny, and I mean it. And then they go, okay, let's see. That's a different thing.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, big thing.
But they spotted me when I did Airplane for being a closet comedian. And they just came out and knocked on my closet door and say, Leslie, come on out and
Were you scared?
have some fun.
Were you scared when you came out and said, okay, I'm going to do it here?
I don't think I was afraid. I was working in front of the camera, doing the character. I was just wondering, you know, I'd finished shooting, doing something, and they say, hey, good, Leslie, fine. And
Is it going to work?
did they really mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't. But it's been, they pulled it out of me long enough now that I can be dumb and stupid and enjoy it and just go on to the next thing, yeah.
Did anybody know during the filming that did anybody have an idea that it was going to be so big? I mean, did people stand around and say, you know, this...
You mean Naked Gun?
Yeah, did anybody during the filming think, you know, this is really great, or did, like a lot of films, who knows till it hits the screen?
It didn't make any difference to me. I never thought about it because all I knew, when I first read the script and I was on an airplane and I was laughing and I'd put it down and go, shut up, and I'd be laughing. And the guy across the way, he says, hey, that script can't be that funny. And I turned to him and I showed him the Police Squad front piece of it. He said, oh, yeah, it could be that funny. But what I was laughing at was that I couldn't believe that I was actually going to do the script and to play that part. I was going to do it. And so it didn't make any difference how successful it was. It was just the pleasure of knowing that I was going to do it.
The thrill.
Yeah, to play Frank Drebin, Mr. Dumb and Stupid. I've had to... Yeah, but I've had the thing is, I used to figure, well, I'm a Renaissance man, you know, I'm fairly well educated, at least you know, and I go home and I'm reasonably bright or intelligent, and Frank Drebin, I would leave him, when I came home, I'd leave him at work. I wouldn't have to bother with taking that dumb and stupid guy back, but I've finally come to reconcile myself with the fact that I'm really dumb and stupid myself. But the only difference between Frank Drebin and myself is that Frank Drebin doesn't know it. I do.
O.J. Simpson was in a lot of the films. I gather you guys became kind of good friends throughout the film.
Well, we were working friends, you know, and O.J. is a very bright, charming, wonderful, you know, funny man. And the O.J. that I worked with in Naked Gun, it's inconceivable to me that he would be guilty of what he is being accused of. So
have you been in touch since he's...
No, I've not been in touch at all. There are a lot of things going on the show. I mean, aside from O.J., Anna Nicole Smith in our last picture, she married a fellow in Texas who's a multi-millionaire who's 89 years old. And of course, Priscilla's daughter is married Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's
I
right.
told George we're going to have to do something, and I figured that perhaps if George and I got married, and we could...
How are you going to top this, right?
We'll adopt Madonna as our child, and we'll pronounce immediately that neither of us is pregnant.
Well, I tell you, I've seen you in a dress. And once George does, he may not want to marry you. I sat in bed last night. One, I play golf. I am an avid golfer.
Oh, are you really?
So I sat in bed last night and had a really good laugh. Just
I'm delighted.
Very funny moments in here. We actually, we're going to show you a little clip from Leslie Nielsen's Bad Golf, My Way. right after this. And maybe he can tell us how much an actual payola he did get in leather goods for doing this, huh? We're back with Mr. Leslie Nielsen. I want you to imagine for 1 second that this is an elevator. I've just gotten on the elevator, and the only person in the elevator is Mr. Nielsen, a couple other people back here, okay? And I get on, the doors close.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
He did that. He used to do that.
Two grown-up people standing here with no elevator and doing this kind of thing.
Pretending.
You're wonderful.
Yeah, you've been doing this for years. You get on elevators and do that.
Yes, I have. I've done it. Elevators, of course, are really the place. I mean, that is.
Do people ever say anything, or does everybody pretend it's not them?
Everybody. Well, that's the whole point.
No.
Everybody pretends. No, everybody looks straight ahead. Like nothing happened. It gives you an opportunity to face danger and be thoughtful. You know, and some people, though, will turn and they go, the kids, you know, you can't fool kids. They don't face danger and be thoughtful. They just turn and go, they point right at you.
We try to remember the name of the radio station you started in Calgary.
CJCJ.
CJCJ.
Anyways, now CKSL or CKXL.
To the
a while
Lorne,
ago.
to the Lorne Green School of Broadcasting in Toronto, won a scholarship and has done somewhere between 62 and 70 movies.
Between that, but I've done between 1,000 and 1,200 TV shows.
Have you really?
One
Name
show.
the movies.
The movies, Poseidon Adventure, Tammy and the Bachelor.
Your favorite.
My favorite?
Outside
my
of the
favorite is
Naked
Naked
Guns.
Gun.
Yeah, outside the Naked Guns. Before that.
How about sticking with Naked Gun?
Okay, that'll do.
I like TV movies I've done better than the other movies that I've done, yeah.
Are you ready to... Are you a golfer?
I am a golfer, but, you know, we do not pretend to make any... Excuse me. Let me get that.
Thank you very much.
We do not pretend to make any significant contribution to golf whatsoever.
And actually, when you get it, it really has a tape in it. This is obviously just an empty box, but we have a clip for you from Leslie Nielsen's Bad Golf My Way. Here's a look.
If you can make that shot, that will go down as the greatest shot in golf history.
Well, get ready to see history made.
See, this is the whole object in playing golf is to try to get as close to the green as possible.
Oh.
So this is one of the ways to do it. You dress up as a lady and tee off from the ladies' tee.
The ladies' tee, that's right. That
I
was
want you to know a man does not realize how truly ugly he is until he dresses up as a lady. Isn't that really an ugly-looking woman?
Yes, you are an ugly-looking woman.
Thank you very much.
Can you teach me anything about golf? I mean,
But as I say,
I'm a
we make
passionate
no
player.
significant contribution to golf whatsoever. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you now, if you wanted to learn something at all, we can give you an indication if your stance is improper.
Oh.
Just an indication.
Okay.
Now, if you get you get over the ball like this and you look down, if you see 2 feet, that's one thing. But if when you look down you don't see 2 feet, or if you see 1 foot, or if you see 3 feet or 4 feet, then you know something is wrong with your stance.
Okay.
Let her rip.
Oh, I missed the net! Sorry about that.
That was a very good swing.
I would sue the station personally.
That was a very good swing.
Yeah, but you notice it went, I sliced it, hooked it off
the
there.
whole object with Bad Golf My Way, or even the first one, which is Bad Golf Made Easier. The credo in the first one is, I don't play golf to feel bad. I play bad golf, but I feel good.
Ah.
And the second one, it is bad golf. How to be better at being bad.
It's a great video. It's really, if you play golf, you really enjoy it. Learn how to drive your opponent or your partner crazy. We have some questions for you from the audience here. Lots of people wanted to ask.
Be careful.
So I think your bank manager could be here somewhere.
Are you really a golfer, or do you just have fun playing on the
No,
video?
I play golf.
What's your
I play
handicap?
at golf. I'm a 19.
That's
and I
good.
have actually, at one time, I broke 80. But, you know, we're all of us bad golfers to speak, because we don't play golf enough. You can't be good at anything that you do once a week.
Got to play 3-4 times a week.
At least.
Yeah.
There's Julius Boros, who's a wonderful golf pro who passed away recently. But he said, if you play golf for a year and you haven't broken 100, then you have no business playing golf. But if you play golf and you've broken 80, you have no business. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Mr. Nielsen, what was watching our politicians that decided, our Canadian politicians decided for you to go into comedy?
Yes, I was dissuaded for a long time, you know, because there are many more people getting laughs better than I was. In politics, that is. No, I wasn't watching the politics or the politicians. I just got lucky. I've ended up at this stage in my life doing what I love to do the most, and they're paying me for it, and I can't believe it, because it's just...
Glad they are.
Thank you.
Do you know, I noticed you said we've always tried to figure out the difference between Canadians and Americans. What did you do, Dan? Did you touch that woman?
She has a
What are you doing, Dan? You're under arrest.
That's it.
Whatever it is.
Take me now.
What did you do, Dan?
No, she had a whoopee cushion underneath when she
Oh,
sat down.
I was just going to ask you. You said the difference between Canadians and Americans. We always put ourselves down as Canadians, but you said that we have a wonderful sense of humor.
It's one of the outstanding characteristics of the average Canadian. Is we always will find ways to laugh at it. But off the wall, you know, really crazy humor, really wonderful crazy humor.
Hello. With all your success, I'm sure you've traveled around the world. Do you look forward to coming back to Canada?
I love coming back to
Great.
Canada. Yeah, this is you know, this is where the roots are, and you know, you come back and you feel a kinship, you feel a bond, you feel at ease, you feel at home, which is where you are.
Definitely.
You are at home. When I read it up, coming back to Canada and to be with Canadians.
Great.
Yeah. Another one. You see what I mean?
Passing the wind around the world with Leslie Nielsen.
Any relation between you and the Nielsen chocolate empire?
And who?
Between you and the Nielsen chocolate empire.
Oh.
No.
Are you sure? That's pity, huh?
No.
Too bad.
That's Neilson. I'm Nielsen, but I love their chocolates.
And if anyone would like to play
I think
me,
they're Scottish. I think my ancestry is Danish and Welsh. Yeah.
you're in Toronto this time. Leslie's in Toronto doing a film called Rent a Kid.
We're in town doing a film on HBO, and it's called Rent a Kid, and it's fun. What? Did he sit down?
He did.
I mean, what are all these laughs happening behind my back? Excuse me? Behind my back? Yes?
When you were young, what inspired you to become a comedian?
I think the climate.
Did you?
You know, we weren't living. We weren't living a particularly luxurious life. It was austere, and you know, if you got caught in a storm, you could die. So you really had to find ways to laugh at absolutely everything, in my opinion. That's why we were so. That's why I think the average Canadian is wacko.
We've almost come to the end. Does anybody just have one last whoopee cushion for Mr. Nielsen? You want to let go here before we say goodbye?
You can do it to me. I'm a
Go
doctor.
ahead. Go ahead. Okay, wait. We have one. There we go.